dun 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 dun. Okay, I could keep going, but you'd probably click away. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you with some more exciting news in regards to upcoming Blu-ray releases, and this particular video will be about a release that has got me really excited, being a huge fan of this movie. I saw it at least once, possibly more than once in the theater in first run back in 1985. I've got very fond memories for this movie. I've done a review of it years ago on this channel. Basically, it's just recently announced that's what the hell is it? It's the, kind of the offshoot of Shout Factory. Shout Select is going to be putting the very classic 1985, more or less kids movie by the name of Explorers on Blu-ray this spring, May 25. May 25th is at this point said to be the release date for the, and it's actually called a collector's edition. So one can only hope, Joe Dante's getting on in years and kind of washed up these days, so you think he'd have nothing better to do than do a commentary. One can only hope and assume that they'll be able to get Joe Dante to do a commentary, and if nothing else, hopefully an interview for this, and maybe even Ethan Hawke. So we'll see what special features they can conjure up for this movie. And actually, I'm just looking at it right now on blue-ray.com. It says 2 cuts, which is really exciting. So from what I understand, there's like some kind of a longer cut that no one's ever seen. I can't imagine would be lucky enough to see that, but maybe they're going to include like the home video version and the original theatrical version, because from what my recollection of seeing this in the theater is that that some of those scenes of like the whatever the hell it's called, that thing that they end up making the ship, the tilt-a-whirl, rolling down the hill, getting out of control. I think that was in the theater, if memory serves, and that is subsequently cut out for the home video version. So one can only assume that the 2 cuts is going to be like theatrical and then the home video version or something, but we shall see. But regardless, I mean, I'm really excited about this release, being a huge fan of the movie, or at least a huge fan of, I guess we could say, the first 2/3 of it, or the first 3/4 of it. If you've seen my review of this movie, you know that I'm not crazy about the end when they actually, arrive in the alien ship and the aliens are, that brought them to them are revealed and all that stuff. It's kind of like a complete and total disappointment, but you can watch my review of the movie to hear about my thoughts on that. But I just wanted to stop on by to, if you guys, some of you, out there who are a fan of this movie as well, might not know anything about this news yet, just thought I'd stop on by to say my piece about it, say that it's happening. Of course, I've got the, the DVD of it, and DVD's in 5.1, and it sounds like Jerry Goldsmith's score sounds so freaking amazing, even on the DVD, so we can only assume it'll sound just as good or better on the Blu-ray. But very excited about this release, and the 2 cuts is intriguing, and I can only assume they're gonna at minimum be able to get a Joe Dante interview, hopefully commentary and interviews, hopefully Ethan Hawke and whoever else. I mean, maybe I don't know if that 3rd kid who never gets the frickin' billing on the cover or anything like that, if that guy's still alive, and if he'd be interested in doing a commentary. The 3rd kid, was it Darren? I always thought that kid was cool, and since he's the least famous of the 3 kids, he never gets any frickin' credit or anything on covers or nothing. I mean, you think they could at least put like his name on the cover with River Phoenix and Ethan Hawke, because he's the 3rd kid. But whatever, I guess not. But anyway, as so often is the case, I'm kind of rambling. Thank you very much for stopping by to watch this video, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.